What's up, everybody? Early morning, it's 7 right now. Trakker and I just got our goods. I'm sure you guys know what that is. Bacon, egg, and cheese, Gouda, and then another sandwich from Starbucks. We're on our way to go moose shed hunting. As you can see, he's so excited. Can't even lay down. It's a way pretty morning this morning, kind of a purple and blue sunrise over the Wasatch Mountains there. It is early, December 18th, but I've picked moose sheds up before this. So we're gonna go out, we're gonna look for that big bull from last year that we picked up and see if he's shed by now. If he isn't, maybe we'll find him and be able to keep tabs on him until he does shed. If he is shed, hopefully, just hopefully, we can pick those suckers up. I've never picked 2 consecutive years up off of a moose, let alone a big one, so that would be awesome. We have made it. We are here. I can't believe it. It's funny, like, the odds are very small that we even find anything today, but I have had like crazy butterflies driving up to this spot this morning. I don't know why. Gonna get the pack loaded. I got a yard sale in my truck, all my gear, scopes, binos hanging out everywhere. So I'm gonna get my pack loaded, get the snowshoes on, and we will get after it. Here's the gear I'm taking for this trip. Got my spotting scope, snowshoes, tripod, binos, some cleats for my shoes. Trakker's got his Garmin Tritronics tracker. I got the control thing there so I could beep him when it's time to come. Good boy. Got my exo pack, some food, trekking poles, a pad for glassing. Dang, I am bleeding so easy right now. This cold weather is no bueno. One of my favorite sounds. Click. And then hearing that boa. Tighten up. Making our way up now. We got about 200 more yards and we'll be at the top. And then we might have to hit another peak from there, just depending on what we see. But let's just be quiet for a minute. Just listen. Pretty dang cool up here. I love the warmth of summer and, you know, nice tank top weather, but really I don't understand when people say they hate winter, because this is pretty cool. Up here it's so quiet. You hear birds chirping still. You can see, like, I mean, the pine trees, spruces and pines look beautiful with the snow on the limbs. Walking around with snowshoes on. That's pretty cool if you ask me. So, regardless of what happens today, I'm having an awesome time. It's a beautiful day. If you want to have a happy dog, take him snowshoeing. At least Trakker, he loves jumping through the snow, looking around, smelling for animals. Just barely hit our first set of moose tracks up on this ridge top. Not much else sign on the ridge top. I have 2 trail cameras out where I found the sheds last year, but I have no way to check them. I didn't bring my lockbox keys, so that's gonna have to be for another time. But I can see tracks down there, so I think what I want to do is get on that hill right there and glass the tracks with my scope, see if I could see a bull. I've seen a handful of moose out in the distance. One that I'm gonna get a scope on I think is a bull, and then 4 cows. So we're seeing moose. Not as much sign as I thought there would be, but we had snow 2-3 days ago, so not too big of a deal. Oh my gosh. So I'm watching, I see 4 bull moose, and then on the same finger ridge, I see a nice 4-point buck. And then below, maybe 150 yards, 120 yards, I see something like snake-like moving through the trees. I'm like, there's no way that's a deer. And my suspicion was it was a mountain lion. Got the scope on him, sure enough, big old cat sneaking its way through there underneath the moose and buck. Makes you wonder if he knew, like, the moose and the bucks were there, or if he just didn't want anything to do with them, or if he just completely missed them and walked right under them. Well, here's some you don't see every day. I haven't even buckled my backpack back on from glassing from this point, and I just look behind me. There's a dead moose right there. Dang it, on a tracker. Whoa. And look at that. No antler. It was a bull. What does that mean? Why did you die? And your antler is likely buried up here too. Good morning, everybody. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Day 2 of looking for this big bull moose and his antlers. Took yesterday off, and now we're up here today on the 20th. We're gonna see if we can find him. I got my lockbox keys in my backpack. We're gonna check 2 trail cameras I have set. Got snowshoes on, and we're in some deep snow to start. Alright, so good start to the morning. I just barely turned the camera off. Started going down this face, and I see 4 moose. 1 shed bull, 1 bigger than average, nice bull with both his antlers still. 1 bull with like 1.5 to 2 inch velvet points started, and the other one doesn't have antlers. So 3 bulls without antlers, 1 bull with antlers. I'm trying to see what the pedicle looks like on the one. Oh man, so after I spotted the bulls, got a gauge of what was going on, I dropped the pack and I just been cruising. I mean, you could see the moose have been all over in these mahoganies. It's amazing just in two days, like a day and a half, what the amount of tracks, because there was no tracks up here when I came on the 18th, and now today's the 20th, and there's almost too many tracks to follow. Well, check this out. Fresh moose rub. If I had to guess, I'm thinking this is the big bull with antlers, but could be wrong. Could have been one of the shed bulls and his antlers are just right here. Now we're 8 moose in this area, and only one of the tracks, possibly 2, is gonna have an antler in it. So not good odds when you think about how much these moose move around. What's going on here? Got some hair, then we got some more hair, bunch of slide marks. To me, this kind of looks like a fight scene right here, where a couple bulls might have been fighting. Not hard, I mean, just playing, but I think they were sparring. So that's telling me in my gut that there's a set of antlers somewhere between me and these bulls. Maybe not 2 sets, but at least 1. Well, if you can't tell by the look on my face, I'm pretty pumped. Because, hey, stay here. Trakker, stay. There's a moose right there. And there's an antler right there. Just about walked underneath it. Doesn't look all that big. Just, you know, a typical moose shed. That cow and her baby, it's actually a young bull moose. He'll grow his first antlers this year. But they were just right there. So I was trying to cut underneath them, and I did have to sacrifice some moose tracks to do that. And I just about walked too far underneath this one, but let's go pick it up. Oh, what is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Not too bad. Looks like he's got 2 and then 4 or 5 on the back of the palm. I dropped my pack and Trakker picked him up, so no ATLs, but not bad. He's got a long like front, which is pretty cool, but still pretty dark. I mean, he probably shed a day and a half ago. First moose shed of the year. It's actually still 2019, but for fresh dropped ones, first one. There's my horn. There's Mama Moose. That's pretty funny. We're kind of in a predicament. I believe that's the big bull from this morning. He's pretty nice, and I don't want to bump him too hard, so we might just sit here for a minute and see what this guy does. Those bulls are just right there. But tell me if you guys think I just found the other side. Follow these tracks. Way over there, tucked in the snow. That's a moose shed, 100%. I wanted to walk the spine of this ridge because there's a lot of tracks, and that's where I found this one. But I cut over towards this ditch more into the oak, and that's where this antler ended up being. See if Trakker will find it anyways. Where'd he go? Where's that antler? You got him? I know you see him. Come on, bring him here. Good boy. Come on. Bring him here. Pull, 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 pull. Good boy. Come on. Come on, big man. Come on, Trakker. That's hard to move, I know. Good boy. Good boy. Did you just match him up? Did you just match him up? Well, guys, I'm gonna leave it up to you. Is it a match or not? About 100 yards from each other. A left and a right side. Pretty good long fronts. Different looking paddle. Let's check out the pedicle. So here's the left. Here's the right. About the same size, different shapes. This is a pretty good way to tell on moose antlers, is how they grow from there, go to a band and out. What do you guys think? Same colors. I think it's a match set, but we'll play it like it's not and just keep hiking around because we got to go check that trail camera anyways. This guy's legit raking his antlers everywhere, all day. I guarantee he's the one that left all those rubs up higher. Sheds here this year. Just made it to a trail cam I set up earlier this fall. It's facing right where I picked up the right side to that big moose. If you look up on the ridge, there's Big Boy and his buddy. So I'm gonna check the trail cam, see if what's on it, and I'll probably leave it up just because there's still animals in here with antlers, and that could be beneficial later on this spring. Well, after checking the stealth cam, that's a 4K camera, by the way. These things are pretty dang sweet. That was all 4K video, but looks like it's just mostly deer down here. We got the two bulls. It looked like a shed bull or a cow, and then the one that had his antlers sawed off that we were looking at today. They came by and that's it. But like I said, we're gonna leave this up, and now we're gonna just work this draw up and go back up, get our antlers, and probably get out of here. It's time for lunch. These things are the bomb. Honey Stinger waffles, free plug for them. But I'm gonna eat my lunch, go over and get our sheds, and then it's only gonna be about 1 o'clock when I get to the top. And I did see a shed bull from the day before. I could go after him again, but my legs are so messed up. I'm not sure how much I got in me, so we'll see. Well, guys, I'm gonna close out the video right now. I'm in bad shape. every step is just cringe. Awful pain. I'm no doctor, but on that tendon that you could feel on the back of your leg, right in there, absolutely just kills. I can't bend my knee. It hurt when I started the day today. It hasn't stopped for 3 days, but it really kicked in the pain when I was down in there, and it took everything I had to climb out of that hole. Now I gotta somehow get downhill to the truck. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. They obviously take a lot of effort to make, so thank you, and we'll see you guys on the next one.